Hello and welcome to SudoKanard. We're here to solve this Thermo Sudoku that I created quite a long time ago actually. So the special rule of Thermo Sudoku is that whenever you have such a shape, that's not the song title, such a shape, that's a thermometer, and the digits along the thermo should increase in the strict sense starting from the bulb. So this digit must be strictly lower than this one. And so where do you start in such a puzzle? Well, you could put 4 pencil marks into those long thermos, but actually you can just start by noticing that we have lots of thermo digits in this column, and they are rather big digits. Namely, you see that here the minimum values are 1, 2, 3. So let's just type the minimum values for those cells. So here that's a minimum of 1, minimum of 2, minimum of 3. 4 is not available because of this. So that's a minimum of 5, minimum of 6. And then you see that only those 3 cells here can contain a 1, a 2, and a 3. So we've located what's called a triple. And you can see now that 4 can only be in this cell because the other ones have a minimum of 5. So that's a 4. And we can deduce that the rest of this thermo is with 1, 2, 3. And then this 3 bounces to those cells because this here can't be a 2 anymore. So that's a minimum of 3. And a minimum, not 4, but 5, minimum of 6, minimum of 7. And now, in this column, only this cell can have a 5. And I don't think anything more can be done with that, so I just put the complements of the pencil marks into those cells. So 6, 7, or 8, 5, 6, or 7, 3, 4 is not available, 5 is not available, so 3 or 6, 1, 2, 3 or 4 for this. So that's a start. And there's something similar here, but the other way. Here those are rather small digits, and we can see that none of them can be bigger than 6 because we have 3 more digits here, we have 3 more digits here. So those can't be bigger than 6. And so the remaining 3 must be 7, 8, and 9. And only those could have a 1, the smallest digits, and 1 is here, so we can put a 1 in here. And then, so all digits here, all remaining digits must be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 4 digits from 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is 2 or 3, 3 or 4, 4 or 5, 5 or 6. And the missing digit is here. And it can only be from 2, 4, 6. That's 4 is not available. What else can be seen? Knowing that this is from 5 and 6. So that's a minimum of 5, so minimum of 6, 7, 8. So we only have 1 degree of freedom for those digits. And something interesting here is that 6 here would imply 7, 8, and 9 here. That would be 7, 8. Oh, that seems to work. I thought it wouldn't work. But it does appear to work, I think. At this point, I don't see any contradiction. So where else should I look now? Well, this one, yes, that's it. This one removes 1 from the candidates here, so we have a 2, 3 pair, and this now becomes a 4. That's a 5, that's a 6, 7, 8, and 9. And this 6 here gives us a 2, and the 3, and the 2. And then this 9 removes this option, which removes 8 from this cell, and in this column 9 must be here. So that's not a 9, and because of this 6, that's not a 6. And we get a 7-8 pair here, which removes the option 7 here. And now this can't be a 6 anymore, so that has to be a 3, and that's a 1. So lots of digits fall just like dominoes. That's not a 2 anymore, that's not a 2. We get a 7-8 pair into those cells, so that's a 6. Those are from 5, 7, 8, and 9, but we can remove 8 here and 9 there. Where is our next place to look? This bulb can't have a 1, a 2, or a 3, so that's a minimum of 4. This can't have a 5, so that's a minimum of 6. This can't have a 7, so that's a minimum of 8. So 8 or 9, 6 or 7, sorry, 8 is not available. 4, 5, or 6, I think. That's it. And what happens here? This has a minimum of 4. 5 is not available, so that's a minimum of 6, and that's a minimum of 7. But because of those digits, this can only be a 7, and that's a 6. This can't be a 5, so that's a 4. And then, so that's not a 7 anymore. Where is the next place to look? This row still needs a 1, but 1 is not in here. 1, 7, 8, and 9. So those are from 7, 8, 9. There's a 9 here, so that's from 1, 7, 8. That's not a 9, so 1, 7, 8 as well. So we know that there will be a 9 in here. So 4 is excluded from all of those, so that's a 4. It removes this option for 4. 4 must be up there. 2 on this row can only be here. That can't be a 5, it has to be from 6, 7, 8. And then we need a 4 on this column. It's not here. 4 is here. Not sure what to do with those digits. So here, 1 and 6. 1 and 6 can't be here, so they must be here. And those must be 3 and 5. It removes 5 from here. And this removes 6 from here, so that's a 7. That's not 7. 6, 8, or 9 in here. That's not a 7. 3 must be somewhere on this row. It can only be here. That's 5 or 9. 4 somewhere, not sure where. What about 9 on this row? It won't be on the Thermo because those digits are smaller than this one. 9 won't be here, so 9 will be here. This is 8, and up there we get the 7, which gets removed from those cells, and 9 can only be here. Now, on this column we get a 5, 6 pair, so that's a 9. That's a 5. That's a 7, 8 pair, so that's a 6, and that's a 5, and that's a 9. In here we need an 8, it goes here, and a 4. This 6 makes this an 8. This 5 makes this a 6. Here we need a 7 somewhere, it can only be here. 2 and 5, so that's the 2, that's the 5. Up there we need a 2 and a 6. Here we need a 1 and a 4, so that's the 4, that's the 1. What about this row? The digits that need to be placed are 1, 2, and 5. 5 is not here, so 5 is here, and the other two are 1 and 2. We need a 4 somewhere here. It can only be here. This 2 has to go there. Sorry, that's the 1, and that's the other 1 or 3. Here we need 6 and 9, which are placeable. So that's 8, that's 1. This disambiguates the 1, 3 pair at the bottom. That's the 3. We need a 6 somewhere in here. We don't have it yet. That's not a 5 because of this. So that's a 3. That's a 5. Here we need 2, 3, and 8. So that's 8. We need a 1 somewhere. That will be here, and that's the 9. So 7 here. 8 and 7 down there. 8 and 7 in here. 9 in here. Those must be 6 and 8, so that's the 6, that's the 8. 2 and 6 here. Here we need a 3 and 5. So that's the 5, that's the 3. And the last two digits are 2 and 7, and that's it. So this Thermo wasn't really that hard once you noted that those 6 digits here had to be high and those 6 digits had to be low. So that put a big constraint on what went into those cells, and the rest followed from here. Thanks for watching this video, and see you soon on SudoKanard.